Hello everybody, and welcome to our video presentation of this 2013 BMW M3 convertible. My name is Dan. I'm the eBay and internet sales manager here at Encore Motor Cars down in Sarasota, Florida. And I have a couple of clients that are interested in this car that's seen on eBay, and I just wanted to go around the car and show some close-ups on some of the areas that can be worn on these cars after a couple of years, and show that there's no wear on the car. The car has 28,000 miles on it, and it's got just about all the equipment that you could order, and also it has an upgraded exhaust system and a matching tuning, whatever's required to get these here Dinan the Dinan exhaust system to be performing correctly and making sure that the engine runs the way it's supposed to run. After that kind of modification, the programming was changed professionally by a performance shop that did that. So you can see that the car is really, in this white color, really pops. I've seen some of these cars in the darker colors, and I just think that the white with these wheels really make the car a special looking car, really sporty looking, especially with the two-tone interior. It's got black and like a fox red interior. I'm going to show you one of the features right now. It's got a lot of equipment. I'm going to show you the window sticker on it, but one of the best features on these cars, really, I think is really cool, is the keyless entry, which allows you to unlock the door by touching the handle if you have the key present when you're around the car, and you can start to just hit the button and take off. But you can also take the key, and when the car's locked now, I'll make sure it's locked, and you can hear that locking. And then to get the roof to drop without you being in the car, you can do it from the outside of the car. You can also put it up doing the same thing by hitting the lock button. But you hit the unlock button one time, and then you hit it again and hold it down, and you'll see that the windows come down, and the roof will drop the top from out here. And this is a good angle for me to show you how the roof works if you haven't seen it before. It's nice, it's quick compared to a lot of the other hardtop convertibles. As far as putting this thing down at a light, you can just boom, you're done, drop, and off you go. The interior color on the car, like I said, is this fox red. It's in the bright sun, it looks a little bit more red. You know, when you have put the roof up, it almost looks like a brown. So it's a mix between the brown, you can see it, the different color in the shade, and in the light you can see a little bit more of a red tone. But it really, I think, really adds to the sportiness of the car. If you're going to have an M3, what the heck, go all the way and get the car that really pops. And I think with the interior color and the exterior color on this car, it's really phenomenal. Let's take a look at some of the areas that I was talking about as far as wear. Let's start out with the wheels on the car. The wheels on the car, if I can get my shadow out of the way here, I wanted to show you that the tires are Michelin tires. They're in excellent condition. They're designed to have a thin tread pattern here on the edges, so you can get maximum adhesion to the road on your cornering. But down deep, if you put your hands in the actual tire, you can see that if you get a look down in there, that the tires are in like new condition, and the wheels are all the way around. I looked at these before we started, and there's no scuffs or wheel damage. And on these low profile tires, these wheels can get so low to the ground that they can get damaged easily with if the car hasn't had the best life, and the wrong people get a hold of the car that act carelessly. This car was not treated that way. It's obvious by looking at it closely that it's been in the garage, owned by a mature owner, and all the telltale signs show us that that's was the case on the car, including in the way the car looks in the air. There's two areas here that really get to take the brunt of the wear on the front of the car. The painted area is obviously like any car, but there's two carbon fiber body moldings that are fitted here on the lower sections, and these can get I've seen them cracked. It's one of the lowest sections of the front of the car, so they can really take a beating on this corner here. On both sides I've checked these, and there's very little wear on those. No any kind of structural damage that I've seen on some of the other cars that haven't had the kind of life that this car has. Let's quickly just cover a couple of points of interest on the equipment, and I'd like to start the car up and I'll go over the stuff with you. The Dinan exhaust system sounds really good and a little bit beefier than the M3, the standard one. Exhaust system already sounds nice. Let's take a look. It's got the M book and the M3 quick reference guide, which is nice to have. So it's a full set of books with the reference guide. And then a really nice thing to see is the window sticker. And you can see that the window sticker on this car was a lot more than some of the other ones that are out there advertised right now. $83,000. And the reason why that is because this car was, and then the Dinan's on top of that. That's not even including the Dinan. Let's take a look at what this car was ordered with. The Alpine white exterior we know about, as well as the Fox red and the black interior. That was a $300 option. The premium package of $2,500 includes the power folding auto mirrors, the universal garage door opener, comfort access keyless entry, that what I've already covered with you. The interior mirror with compass, which is just this thing with the compass in there. The park distance control rear, and that's when I put this in reverse. This comes up, and when I'm backing up, there's a field. I don't know if you can see it in the rear section back here. Right in here, the outline. This will, if I get close to an object, will light up yellow, green, yellow, then red if you're getting real close. And so that's what that is. Take that out of there and it goes back to navigation. The next thing that it has in the premium control is, or the premium package, excuse me, is the navigation system and the voice command system, which is on your steering wheel. You can tell the car to do stuff and operate your Bluetooth from that too. Real-time traffic information is in there. Now the next option that I'm sorry if you can't see this, let me change the light. I apologize. I'm trying to read this. Dynamic damper control. That's a big option. That's $2,900. Each shock is in this system. I guess I've done some research on this. The suspension checks the conditions of the road like 400 times per second or some crazy number, and each one of the shocks works independently on its own for each one of the wheels, and it really takes the bite out of the suspension. If you want to relax, you're going out on a date, you're not driving in the sport mode, you just want to chill and cruise, this is a really big option for people that don't want to have the feel the rough sports mode of this car all the time. They want to relax once in a while and just cruise and have a suspension that doesn't feel the road as intensely as a lot of sports cars do. That's a big $2,900, excuse me, that's a $1,000 option. $2,900 option is the double clutch transmission, and this is a really great transmission. How the double clutch works is usually with the regular automatic transmission, it has one clutch, and in between the shifting, the motor has to come up for air every time, and while the clutch is changing from one gear to the next. Here there's two clutches. One clutch is engaged presently and one is engaged in the next gear up or next gear down, depending on your driving, what's happening with your driving conditions, and it's already there, so it's a seamless transfer into the next gear. Already powered. There's no loss of power there. It's a really good system. It's $2,900 on a car, on a BMW M Series. The 19-inch alloy double spoke wheels really make the car, I think, for $1,200. Then we've got the automatic high beams for $250, the satellite radio for $350, BMW applications for $250, and enhanced premium sound, another big option on this car, $1,900 for the enhanced premium sound. You're going to have the roof down, you're going to have the exhaust blowing, and you're going to want to hear that music. When you turn it up, you're going to want to hear the bass. You're not going to want to hear all just cymbals, and that's what you get on a convertible if you don't have one of these sound systems in there. That's a big deal. $2,000 option to begin with. $895 for the destination charge and the gas guzzler tax. $81,995 at the dealership. They installed black kidney grills in the front for $162, and the carbon fiber front splitters, which is what I showed you in the front for, that's almost $1,000, $911, $83,068 sticker price in the car. And not too many years after, just a few years later, we're selling it for half as much. Let's just take it for a quick ride. One thing I want to go over with you also is the transmission. Before I do, I want to show that I've got this set of keys, and I've got the extra set of keys on the car, and the books. So I've got all the stuff that came with it when it was new. Back to the transmission, and the transmission and the comfort of the ride are all, you can dial in exactly what you want to have. You've got these 3 buttons right here that tell you the modes for the transmission, and then you've got the dynamic control for the suspension, which is a really phenomenal suspension. So you can really get comfortable driving this car, set it up exactly the way you want it. I love the transmission. You can just stick it over there into drive right there, and it's working now. It feels like a standard transmission car because I'm in drive right now. You can see that I'm in first gear and nothing's happening. Usually I've got the foot off the brake, take the e-brake off, and we're not rolling. That's because the clutch has not engaged the transmission yet. When you start to give it gas, it almost sounds like you're driving a standard transmission car, because that's the way it behaves. When you put it in reverse, the same thing. Like I'm sitting in reverse back here, take my foot off the gas and the brake, and it just stays still. And not until you actually give it the gas and it revs up a little higher when it's letting out the clutch than our standard, regular transmission, regular automatic transmission, I should say. So we're in drive, regular drive mode now. You can tell you're in regular drive mode because you can see, if I go over 1 notch, you can see that these things light up. The plus and the minus lights light up. If I just hit it this way again, those lights go off. Now I know that I'm in regular drive mode. It starts off in second gear when you're doing that, and then it acts just like a regular cruise. If you want to just cruise this car, this is the mode you keep it in. Now, again, between gears, there's no, you don't feel the car let up like it does on most automatic cars. So that's the double clutch, the beauty of the double clutch, and really important for performance-minded people, because they don't want to lose power when they're coming up through the gears. They want to just keep on gaining speed without any interruption. Excuse me once I click my seatbelt. So I'm just going to take this for a ride. You can hear that exhaust waking up back there. The Dinan exhaust is a different sound than the standard exhaust. I'm going to go ahead and go down this way real quick. Take it for a blast. I'm going to drive this because I've got the camera. I'm just going to drive this in regular drive mode, which you guys may think I'm a sissy for driving that way, but a lot of people, in fact, the customers that I have on the car right now, I think are people that love the idea of having the performance at their fingertips, but as a rule will not be driving that way on a day-to-day experience. So I'm just going to take a quick turn here. We'll get it up to speed, and while I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and go over the gauge cluster. We've got 29,035 miles, and you can see that the condition of the car is in really phenomenal condition. 29,000 miles, just turned 29,000 miles. Not even any scratches anywhere in the interior. The console, the center console, is in perfect condition. I'll shut this for you so you can see around the ashtray. Perfect condition. This car looks like it's just been in the garage and used for fun, and that's it. It doesn't look like this car has been used on a daily basis as a daily driver. So see that it's got all the stuff that it came with, all the accessories that it came with when it was brand new. And I'm going to take a close-up of the interior seat when I get out. I wanted it to be in the sun and take a good look at that. You can see that it's never been smoked in. There's no odor in the car. And I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the music. Okay, enough of the stereo. Let's go for a ride. The stereo kicks butt. Oh, what fun. What a blast. Alright guys, I don't have to keep this video going and going. You can see that the car is in phenomenal condition. There's no issues at all with this car anywhere. And it's been checked out through our shop, by the way. We do have a factory trained technician. Our dealership used to be the BMW dealership at the facility that we're at, and they were forced by BMW to move into a much larger facility to facilitate the growing population here in Sarasota. So we came in and we took over the old BMW dealership, and we have their full service. We have a factory trained BMW technician that's fantastic, and we have gone through this car and serviced it, so it does not need anything when you get it. And that's it. So my name's Dan. I'm Encore Motor Cars of Sarasota, Florida, and the number's 941-915-7637. 941-915-7637. Give me a call. Let's put a deal together on this car. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.